These knee pads are designed to survive some pretty heavy falls. But to prove that, what happens if we run them over with a forklift? Because in theory, they should stand up pretty well. And that's because there's some seriously clever design packed into these things. They're not just built to protect your knees when you hit the ground. They're designed to move with you, slide with you, and absorb the impact when things go a bit wrong, like having a forklift run over your knees. So let's have a look at what makes them so tough, and then we'll put them to the ultimate test. So when you're riding, protection can be at a bit of a compromise, because you want something that's going to protect your knees when you slam. But you don't want to feel like you're wearing 2 giant bricks strapped to your legs. If your pads are bulky, moving around or restricting your knees, you're going to notice them every time that you ride. And that is where these are pretty clever. The whole idea behind the Fasen Sliders Pro is pretty simple. It's protection without getting in the way. First, they are low profile. They sit close to your knees, so you've got much more freedom to bend, crouch, and move naturally. Add in the flex zones, and the pad can move with you rather than fighting against you. And they've got sizes ranging from extra small for younger riders around 5 to 6 years old, all the way up to extra large riders for over around 6 foot. So you can actually get a fit that works for you. Second, you've got the butterfly and wing straps. Once you've got the fit right, they're designed to stay where you put them instead of constantly shifting halfway through a session. And the Velcro is actually the same type of hook and loop system you find in motorcycle gear, so it's designed to handle repeated use without the usual fraying, which is a pretty small detail. But when you're putting your pads on and taking them off every session, those little details matter. And third, this is probably my favorite bit, the slider cap. This isn't just a hard shell that is slapped over the knee. The fiberglass infused cap is designed to slide across the ground rather than suddenly stopping when you hit it. Because think about it like this, right? If you hit the ground and stop instantly, all that force has to go somewhere. A slider keeps you moving. And there's another pretty cool thing about these. You can actually change the color of the slider pad. So if you fancy switching things up, you don't have to buy a whole new set of knee pads. Plus, underneath all of that, you've got shock-absorbing EVA and memory foam. That memory foam helps cushion your knee, while the multiple layers are designed to absorb impact when you take a hit. So you've got the hard outer cap dealing with the slide, and all this underneath helping deal with the impact. And that is the bit I really like, because good protection isn't just about surviving a fall, it's about feeling confident enough to actually commit to the trick that you're trying to learn. Because if you're constantly thinking, what happens if I fall? You're probably not going to go for it. And when you finish riding, these are machine washable, ready for your next session. Because let's be honest, knee pads get sweaty. Very, very sweaty. Which brings us back to our perfectly sensible scientific experiment. Forklift. If they really are that highly durable, they should be able to survive this. Let's give it a go. That's insane. Look at that. It's still curved. It just sprung back. That's completely fine. Wow. Okay, yeah, I think we've established that these are pretty tough. So, would I recommend testing these under a forklift? Absolutely not. But for riding, low profile, flexible, secure, and built to take a beating, that's what you want from a knee pad. Happy riding.